MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald City, T-Mobile Park in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Seattle Mariners. It's Interleague Baseball, next on MLB Network. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often relate it to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
He's set. Here it comes. And we are underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees our game time temperature. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summerskill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Yelich, a former Miami Marlin. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Kane aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a snap throw to first, and a dive, but he's back in. There goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Here now the 2-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Keeley is under it, and he's got it for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. From the stretch. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. One out and a runner on second base. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And he's in safely to third as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone. Two more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Braun awaiting the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Runners are at second and third with one down. The 2-1 home. Line toward the alley in left center. And Braun ought to have extra bases here as this one's into the gap. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Stepping up now, Hernan Perez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's the first pitch to him. The changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Still only one out in the inning. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in, Mike Moustakas, and Milwaukee with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First offering on its way. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
A ball and a strike now. Hit hard to the right side. Fielded by Encarnacion. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mariners coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Ulysse Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Shot back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Here's Jay Bruce now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. His lifetime numbers against Chacin, he's gone 5 for 13. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And this will be fouled away. Gordon on third. Henniger is at second with nobody out. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. Fouled off. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hard hit ball to second. Moustakas has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion, and the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. From the belt, the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
The 1-0. Misses. Ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So stepping in, Daniel Vogelback, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So digging in now, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. He'll come to the plate with it, and not in time as the run scores. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
This is why you've always got to be careful with a runner on third. He went with the slider there and just overthrew it and spiked it into the ground. He's going to have a hard time letting that one go.
A 2-0 count to the Mariners left fielder.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Omar Narvaez waits on deck. Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. That one's in there. 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
1-1.
1-1.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Orlando Arcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Beckham comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jay Bruce. Probably throughout the course of his career, one of the strongest arms in right field. Accurate and on the money. Also big-time left-handed power. This guy, you could pretty much pencil in 25, 30-plus bombs a year.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, T-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out.
And now they've got him in a rundown. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Too low. 1-0. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 3-0. And that's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he'll get back in safely. Hit hard to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Bottom of the 2nd inning coming up. All square at 2 apiece. Standing in, Ryan Healy. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Healy, a California-born ball player, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first.
Well, we know he's got some of the softest hands in the game, the way he's able to pick and help out his infielders. But one thing at first base that doesn't get tested a lot, outside of the 3-6-3 double play, is a throwing arm. We know, we've heard it's strong, but to go over to third base, I'm going to have my eyes locked in on this guy today.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0.
Well, this 2nd inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Healy gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Ready with the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Ryan Braun, one of the best players in our sport since he came out of the University of Miami. Can play outfield, great arm, covers a lot of ground, and hits right in the middle of the order with light tower power.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Well, and he has some trouble with it. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right. Thanks, Heidi. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
One. Here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The next 0-2. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a soft liner. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Now at the plate, Hernan Perez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Moustakas. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Digging in to try it again, Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
And, guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. Jay Bruce, thanks largely to one heroic swing. He's our tops player of the game.
You could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys, too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The M's claim the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Marco Gonzalez is the winning pitcher of record. Ulysses Chassin only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.